Hello again and welcome back. I'm Kristen Galloway, a licensed occupational therapist and dementia specialist. So today I'm going to cover a topic that has been kind of all over the media lately, and it's early warning signs of dementia. I'm going to cover 8 different warning signs, but I want to preface this with saying that all of these signs and symptoms can be related to a lot of different conditions besides just dementia. So they tend to be kind of general. And so if you see these things, it's important to see a physician and to make sure that these symptoms or signs are not being caused by something else besides dementia. Because if it is one of those other things that could be causing these symptoms, and you want to, of course, address that for optimal health. And if it does turn out to be dementia, the earlier that you can get interventions and get support, the better it is for the long term for that individual and for their caregivers. So let's jump right in. The first symptom is difficulty finding words. So not being able to, say there's a pen on the counter and they go to pick it up and they're like, this thing, right? They can't come up with the word to name the object, even if the object is right in front of them. And also difficulty remembering the names of people. The second sign or symptom would be visual spatial problems. And so sometimes these problems manifest as balance problems, difficulty judging distance, like spilling when they're cooking or eating, or overreaching or underreaching for something as they're trying to pick it up, maybe bumping into things or tripping more frequently. So these would be noticeable changes from whatever their normal has been, okay? And so that's definitely a red flag and something that you want to get checked out. Number 3 would be trouble participating in social situations. So this can look like difficulty following a conversation, or maybe getting lost in the middle of a conversation, not being able to keep up with it, or maybe just losing interest in and withdrawing from the conversation. This can also look like repeating questions over and over again, or telling the same story over and over again. So those would be, again, signs and symptoms of trouble participating in social situations. Number 4, the symptom number 4 would be difficulty completing daily tasks. So typically with the earlier or milder stages of dementia, this looks like problems with complex tasks, like following a long recipe, something that's kind of complicated, managing money, managing finances. This can manifest there. It could show up with difficulty following driving directions, or sometimes even difficulty driving to familiar locations. The next one would be poor judgment, right? Making kind of rash decisions maybe, right? Making decisions that maybe aren't safe, that maybe aren't financially responsible. And again, this would be a change from what their normal is. Something that you really notice that starts to stand out to you. You've seen this happen a couple of times and you're thinking, wow, that's really not like them. The next one would be confusion about time or place. And if you notice this person repeatedly forgetting what day of the week it is or where they are, then that is definitely a red flag and something that you want to get checked out. So again, confusion about time or place. And the last one would be difficulty with problem solving. So again, problem solving is a higher level complex cognitive task where you have to kind of think through different scenarios and kind of travel down a line and see, what might happen if I did this, or what might happen if I did this alternatively, and comparing and contrasting the results that might happen. So that tends to be a very complex cognitive process. And so we see people having trouble with this task, with problem solving, particularly complex problems, when we start to potentially have a diagnosis of mild dementia. So all of these symptoms can be related to other things going on. They could be related to dehydration, some kind of illness or infection. Urinary tract infections are very common and cause these same kind of symptoms with confusion and loss of orientation. Depression, again, vitamin or electrolyte imbalances or deficiencies, and also side effects of medications. So it's really important, if you do notice significant changes in someone's behavior, personality, ability to do daily tasks or interact with people, that you do go ahead and get that checked out by a medical provider, just to be sure that whatever is going on, you can address it right away, whether that's dementia or whether it's one of the other issues that I've mentioned, because obviously all of those things are health problems, and we want to get those addressed right away to make sure that person is healthy and safe. So hope you found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you like this content, and of course subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching.